Yes. So a lot of insight was given by Darpan sir on the interview part as well as the group discussions. Any questions till here by any chance? I would just like to add here, when you're talking about why did you choose CA as a course, so what answer would you give? As Darpan sir was saying, that you cannot say that because my parents asked me to do this, I'm doing it, right? Even though you might have done that way, but now you should have a reason, having come this far, right? Cleared your CA foundation, cleared your CA inter, and now you're going for articleship. That means you aim to become a chartered accountant, right? You aspire to become a chartered accountant, you want to become a chartered accountant. So understand that it's important that you should have a reason. So what reason will you give? Sir, I want a lot of money. Huh? That's where I'm joining CA, because someone told me that CA mints money. Nothing wrong, but that can be secondary. Pratham, you want to say something? Yes, please.
About this question, sir, I would like to add a point, sir. As it is a course which changes our beliefs and our attitudes, and it teaches many more things like sacrifices and other things which we can grab from the subject. First thing is like patience, and it can be a talk like I am talking about.
For getting patience, you're doing CA?
But it teaches us. It is a course which
Yeah, but
helps us.
that is where, see, so that is where, don't exaggerate too much, okay, because there are many things, of course, which we'll learn from this course, and you're not joining this course for that. Maybe you end up doing that, that's a different thing. But when you're joining, when you have chosen CA as your career, as your profession, as the course which you would like to, right, papi pet, as we say. So the reason is simple, sir, I want respect in the society, right? I want name and fame in the society. I want vitamin M, that is money as well, to have a good life for myself and as well as my family, right? Plus, I want to contribute to the society as well. And I think all this is possible with this profession CA, So that is where you can say that I am doing or we are doing CA. Understand? Keep it short and precise. Yeah. Come on. Now, if you don't have any, questions, then probably we'll talk about firms. Now, here's a disclaimer first. See, we are not marketing agents for any firm. Please understand. It's just that we're guiding you. We are not even saying that join this firm only or that firm only. No. It's just that whatever little knowledge we have got about these firms, we're trying to share with you. So take it in the right spirit. And if anyone who's watching this video and thinking that they've not talked about our firm, with due respect to you and your firm, sir, this is just inclusive and nothing particular about a particular firm or only talking about them, promoting them, nothing of that sort. Okay? Yes. So as you know, in classes also I was telling you that we have something called as Big Fours. Even I was a part of Big Fours. Darpan sir also has worked with one of the Big Fours, and coincidentally we have worked in the same Big Four, that is EY. Okay, for a short period, of course. After that I took up teaching, coaching for the full-time got into teaching and coaching. So that's where I couldn't continue there. Anyway, so what does Big Fours means? They have presence in all over the world, like 160 plus countries they have their presence. So that's where they are called as Big Fours. So top 4. Right, and the names are in front of you: Deloitte, KPMG, EY, PwC. Correct. Apart from this, even BDO, Grant Thornton, these firms are considered to be the topmost firms in the world. Okay, so as far as the categories are concerned, okay, with respect to firms, we are saying Big Fours and then others. And then others again, when we talk about mid-sized firms, we can say big firms, mid-sized firms, and then also we can say small firms. And see, articleship is about approach. You have to get the right approach. When ICAI says that the CA, if you want to become a chartered accountant, you need to just not read books, but also learn how to practice this. Correct? So when they're asking you to do articleship for 3 years, my dear friends, please understand, it is not just for, 6 months, 8 months. Okay? It is for 3 years. So that means they want you to get that approach. They want you to get that feel of a chartered accountant. Okay? So understand that every firm will teach you something or the other. There's nothing called as this is the best firm and this is the worst firm. No. So positive, negatives is a part of life. You also have some positives, negatives. I also have. Every one of us sitting out here has got some positives and negatives. So we cannot say that this is the best firm and there's no negative about it. No. There will be plus and minuses. So if I talk about Big Fours, it gives you a chance to work only a particular field. Like if you take up tax, suppose you're joining only direct tax, in that also there's a separate division, direct tax, indirect tax and all. Even sector wise specialization might be there. So that way you will get expertise there, you will get specialized knowledge. You'll say, sir, but the limitation is I'm not getting exposed to other subjects, other fields, or if they put me into a particular sector only, then I might not be exposed to different sector. Yes, but then you'll become a master of that particular field or master of that particular sector. That is also there, the positive. So positive, negative, both. You decide what you want to. We can just guide you, okay, this is there, correct, but decision will be yours. Second, mid-sized firm. Normally you will have exposure to all the fields, not just direct tax, but direct tax, indirect tax, accounting, auditing, like that. Number of subjects you will be exposed to. So this is the plus. But then, sir, I'm not becoming a master of one, expert of one. Yes, that's the limitation. Don't say disadvantage and all. This is the limitation, I would say. Correct? So that is there. Small firms, if I talk about, you will get again exposed to different subjects at different levels. But more than that, small firms will teach you what? Yes. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, that means you want to start your own practice in future, right? Then probably this can help you a lot. Correct? So selection of the firms depends upon your future objective as well. Whether you want to get into a job, whether you want to get into MNC, you want to go abroad, correct? Or no, I want to join my father who's already a practicing CA, or I want to start my own practice. No, I want to get into business. See, there might be different aspiration of yours in future, right? Or for future. So based on that, you take a call now, whether you want to join Big Fours, you want to join mid-sized firms or small firms, correct? Someone who wants to start his own practice, I will say still you go for Big Fours, alright, I might suggest, because I will say that you will get that understanding of professional environment, how exactly is their approach, and then you can use that when you start your own practice. No sir, but only one area I'll get specialization. Yes, but after becoming chartered accountant, you can start working for different subjects as well, correct? So nothing like, I mean, you have to join only this particular firm and all. It all depends on various factors. Are you getting it? And also depends upon your result, also depends upon your marks. Result positive, negative, okay, but marks, again both the groups cleared, one group cleared, which attempt you have cleared, these things matters. At least in the beginning it matters. Later on, once you become a chartered accountant and already spent 7 years, 10 years, right, in the profession, then probably no one will ask you that, because they'll test you based on your knowledge and based on the experience you carry. But in the beginning, right, initial stages of your career, definitely they're going to test these things or check these things, right? Otherwise, how will they check? Tell me, what else is there for them to check when they have to take you? Correct? So please understand, these marks and all also will matter, because aisa hota hai that you aspire to join, you want to join Big Fours, but they're not giving you a chance. You aspire to join big firms, medium-sized firms, but there's no opportunity there, right? Because you have not secured those many marks which actually you should have, right? So then there's no other option. Sometimes because of compulsion you join a particular firm, right? Some firms in Hyderabad we have written. In Hyderabad specifically, please, those who are watching this recording, understand we are based out from Hyderabad, the students sitting out here from Hyderabad. So we're talking about Hyderabad, right? I would not like to name any particular firm, okay? There are different firms. You can just note it if you want, and obviously Google about that firm, as Darpan sir was saying, that before you reach out, before you actually show interest in those firms, you should always do some research and then apply for it, right? So now obviously your questions. I'm keeping this slide because you can make a note of it and others can ask questions. This is more about you, this particular part. At least interviews you didn't have questions, CV you didn't have a question, GD you didn't have a question, okay. But when it comes to firms, you should have some questions, or if you have questions, then definitely we can answer them. Yeah. Yes, you have any question? Sanskriti, you can ask. No? Yes, Pratham. Sharat? Sharat? No? Okay. Theory? Shraddha? Come on, all others. Sorry, I don't remember your names now. because long time now, but it's really exciting to see you all here. Glad that you all came out, right? But please do take precautions. Don't think COVID is over, huh? Sir, one thing you missed out in all this discussion, and that's about social distancing. Nowadays, if you're going for interviews and all, that also matters, right? So please don't forget that as well. They might ask you even that, do you think this vaccine which has come out, first of all, which phase we are in? And you'll say, phase aam bhi rehte kya? So please don't be, don't say you're ignorant. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. Same way, ignorance of circumstances, right, around us, you should not say you're ignorant about it. You cannot take it as an excuse, right? So if you don't have any question, I would invite Darpan sir here in case he wants to add something to conclude. No?
No.
Okay, so we thank you all for coming out here and making this session a successful one. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the very best as well for your results first of all, and then for your articleship CA final. That is a total journey ahead which is in front of you to become a deserving chartered accountant. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you all. Yes.